We've covered some classic franchises here on Strange Anime License Friday. I don't think any of them, though, can trace their lineage back to 1959 as Kitarou here can. The story of the kind of creepy-looking kid, who's actually a couple centuries old, and his stable of traditional Japanese monsters has been adapted into animation in 5 different decades. Think about that. That's a heck of a lot of history. So it feels almost sacrilegious then that such a storied name would be stuck on what may be the most blatant copy of Pokemon I've ever laid eyes on. From the menus to the battle layout, I mean, seriously now, Satoshi Tajiri could have brought a fairly convincing lawsuit against these jokers had he not been drowning in money at the time. To be fair, we're talking about a copy of the game that changed the world of handheld gaming, so it shouldn't be all that shocking. And there are a number of differences, like Kitarou's significantly decreased list of summonable monsters. And, the items have different names. And there's a Tokimeki Memorial reference, which I'm fairly certain no Pokemon game ever had. And that's about it. The random battles with the back of your character, be it Kitarou or one of his subordinates, are alarmingly familiar, the only major difference being the inclusion of what is effectively an MP bar. Each fighter is outfitted with a basic attack as well as some special tricks, which may include remote-controlled sandals. I don't make this up. And in true Pokemon style, these attacks are animated as minimally as possible so as not to get in the way of the number crunching. Rather than trying to coerce or trap monsters that have been pummeled into bloody oblivion, though, you're forced to negotiate and or bribe them a la Shin Megami Tensei, if you want to increase your monster-toting arsenal. That said, if you copy Pokemon as directly as possible, you're still left with a sound, if uninspired, RPG. At least it manages to have a plot that spans past wanting to be the very best like no one ever was, with some troublesome demons standing in the way of a local construction project. And they're not Diglett, trust me, we've been through this before. All the familiar cast appear, from Ratman to that piece of cloth folks fly around on to that chunk of wall with eyes. Of course, the series never got a US release, not in any decades, so it's probably not worth all that much. If you're familiar with other yokai-centric titles, say Pocky and Rocky or Legend of the Mystical Ninja, first stage at least, you'll probably get a couple of the concepts, and then wonder where your damn Bulbasaur is. I believe Felicity in Worcestershire has it. Apparently, her price for sending us all of these strange anime licenses. It's a price I'm willing to pay.
This is the end of the show!